Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 54 of Gottne Till I Die. This is the series where we are trying to take Gottne IF, our tiny Swedish football club, to the top of the Swedish leagues. And we've done really well this season. As you can see, we're still in the top half and we will definitely finish in the top half. We've got a chance to finish as high as 6th this season, which would be really good. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a bad run of games since we were last together. It was a tough run, but I feel given the amount of chances we had, we just haven't made the most of them, which is disappointing considering the games that came before that. We were playing quite well. I mean, what I did do, and I know it probably makes no difference at all, but I stopped playing at the end of the serious game. I had quite a run of games. I played pretty much the full season in one go. And then I came back now for this, and I just wonder what would have happened if I'd have carried on. So away at Norrköping, actually, we played really well. They scored right at the start of the game, but we were a strong side, and we had a bunch of clear-cut chances. I felt a draw was a fair result out of that, which is really nice. Then we played Hammarby. In the end, we got a goal, which was nice. Sigurpalsson with the goal. As you can see, Paul isn't scoring, which isn't great. So Sigurpalsson with that goal, but again, we were all over Hammarby and just couldn't find a way through, which is hugely disappointing. Then we played BK Häcken, and again, away from home, we played outstandingly. They finished the chances though, so that's what happens, and lost 2-0. And you know, I suppose fair enough, but it was just a bit disappointing what was happening up top. Against Helsingborg, we'll just have a look at the stats on here because they're again fairly ridiculous. 23 shots to 6, 1 shot on target for them. They scored with it. So yeah, another disappointing one. Was just, you can see we're not scoring goals all of a sudden, and then played AIK away. We were 3-0 down. We were being well beaten here. I had no complaints here. And then all of a sudden, Paul and Camp got a goal, and then there was a highlight, and I thought, really? Could we nick this? Could we nick this? And then this happened. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, a thing of absolute beauty. Here you go. Into Benediktsson, plays the ball into Degerland, and just, oh, what a finish. Oh, yeah. What do you do with that? And so it finishes 4-2. So we've had to have a team meeting because we've had our worst run of the season by a country mile. We've had a few slightly disappointing runs, but this has been the worst run. And we are coming up against Kalmar, and this is an important one because Kalmar are 3 points behind us with a better goal difference, so we don't want to lose it. But we could go ahead of BK Häcken, who are away at Sirius, who are fighting for their lives. If Sirius win that game, there's a chance they could get out of the playoffs at the bottom there, or they could even be pulled down into, if they lose, they could be pulled down into it. So Sirius will be up for that one. Oh dear. Yeah, and Paul, him and Johansson are the leading top scorers. It would be nice for him to get that because he just dropped off at the wrong time. Anyway, team that we are going with, I'm actually going to change this because Sigurpalsson has not been good up top, but neither's Paul, but we can't drop Paul. So we go Paul and Krebs up top, Alsnati on the right, Camp on the left. Samare is coming in for Simpson just because. Tinnerholm just behind. We're bringing back Tapsoba, trying to get him back in. Knudsen, Degerland and Kirkeby on the right as Ali's dropped off a little bit in terms of form. Larsson will be leaving, Bernardsson will be leaving, and somebody else will be leaving. Can't remember who it is. Let's do it. Let's not lose this game. I mean, I think the important thing is we have created lots of chances. We are creating chances. We're just not scoring them. I've put 2 chance conversion training sessions in before this, so we'll see whether that sort of allows them to remember how to score the goals. I can't imagine it'll make that big a difference, but we'll get creative right off the bat. Kalmar have had a good season for them. They're normally one of the teams that are struggling a little bit, but they've done all right. But Kirkby's he's getting a rare start. Sumare, Tinnerholm, nice ball in. Al-Sanati, and the ball finds its way to Tapsoba, who's got a game in the last game. It's Camp. It's a goal. You're watching it. Nice. What a goal from Camp, who for me is an awesome player. For someone who, he isn't all that. You look at him, you look at his attributes, and he's not that great, but he does consistently find the goals from that left side. So what a start. That's not what we've been doing. Every time in this save, every time I moan about us not being able to create chances and I come on camera, we score straight away. I need to do that. I need to play all games on camera and just moan about it. That's what I should be doing. But actually, you look at it, it's a fairly even game. This has not been the case actually for most of what we've done. We've been probably the dominant team. So look how the other games are going. I can't do that yet. It's a chance for us, Camp. Oh, unlucky. And Paul loses out. That was a decent bit of play, yeah. So Hacken are up, so that's annoying. But importantly, we're ahead of Kalmar, so we're not going to drop any further down. We were as high as 5th after the win against Sirius. Oh, it's Camp again. Oh, 9 goals in the season. What a superstar. Come on, let Paul get a goal though, please. I mean, don't hog the limelight here. You've done well. We'll say that, but Paul needs to score a goal. Well, a surprisingly decent performance. See, Kirkby's not played much. Samare's not played much from the start either, but right, let's see what we can do here. We'll shout at this point. We'll just hold off shouting just in case they score. I don't know if it makes it might make a difference. If you praise them and all of a sudden they've conceded a goal. Oh, dear me. Too many of those have gone in. These absolute barnstorming shots from like the edge of the area. It's been regular, really regular. Ah, dear. Come on, Sirius. Ball over the top. Nicely. Oh no. Tapsoba is lost out. And yeah, well, all of a sudden we look a little bit more frail at the back there. I'm not changing anything up at this point though. At the moment, it's fine. They need to score twice to get past us, but I don't really want to lose this. That'd be annoying. Right, so just a second. We'll see what's happening here. 74 minutes in. Voked. Besh. Come on, guys. I thought that one was in. A lovely opportunity that was. Right, we're gonna change a couple of things. I think what we'll do, we'll bring on Simpson, who, hopefully he gets a bit fired up from being on the bench. And Kirkby's going to come off, and it'll be Crowlge. Sorry, not Crowlge. Ali, who comes on. Both of whom will bring something a little bit different to this team. We'll do that, and I think we'll bring Sigurd Palsson on here. Just see what we can get with that. We'll time waste, we'll discipline, and just bring the tempo down a touch and see whether we can hold this out. Corner, Camp. At the moment, Hacken's top scorer alongside Paul has not got a goal. Well, Simpson, I don't know. Hopefully that was the highlight, because I don't like. Good. Come on. No, they scored 2. That's it. A 2-1 win is fine. It's a great end to the season, a pleasing end to the season, that we didn't lose this, or that we actually managed to get the win over a strong Kalmar side. And this is how we finished in the league, 44 points. That's really not a bad points tally for us. Not far off Malmo, just 3 points shy of Malmo, same points as Häcken. That's really quite impressive, and actually in the end 6 points ahead of Kalmar. Yeah, that's good. Camp, another awesome season for him. He looks very, very good. 130,000 we bought him for, but he had a good season last season, even better this season, and 1.27 million for the finishing there, which is brilliant stuff. We've had our youth players. They're terrible, all of them, which is brilliant. One day we might have a good youth player come through, but not at the minute. Just look at the finances. I think we might. That's awful. So we're still in debt, which is a slight worry, even with £1.2 million. Oh my! Let's just have a little look at the club info here. Still searching for the site. It would be nice to have that site. It would be very nice to have that site. Well, we'll just stick around for the end of season awards. It's not going to be playing. Yeah, we're going to hopefully next season, manage to consolidate where we are. I think we're still a little way away from having the squad to actually compete at the with the top players, because we just don't have the wages to do that. And you saw we've got a good first 11 now, but as soon as there's a few injuries, then yeah, we're in all sorts of trouble. So this is it's not a bad team, that. Bernardsson on the left, Omatoya on the right, Sigurpalsson and Paul up top. Jan, that's good that he's in there. Decent stuff. End of season award. So Tinnerham wins. That's really nice to see, because I don't think he has ever won that before, with Paul and then Camp in third after a really solid season. Pick Sigurpalsson with the goal, pick of the goals. Tinnerham wins signing of the season and young player of the season. Of course he does. He's a superb signing. Thrilled with that. He's got the average rating. Paul gets top goal scorer, and only 5 assists is the top assists. Sigurpalsson did get was one of those, so that is good. Pass completion is the goalkeeper, bizarrely. Degeland wins the old yellow cards. No red cards again, which is nice. Yeah, so good season. Very, very nice. We are obviously we're through to the knockout stages of the cup, which is good, and we'll be playing that at the start of next season. What do they think we need to do? So next time we need to club culture. Well, end of next season, avoid relegation again. Well, that's all right. Still, we're well ahead in terms of this. They still think we're a relegation favourite, so we need to bring in young players, make the most of set pieces. We don't really do that. High tempo pressing football, we do that. And defensively solid football, I'm not sure we do that. And we should be building a new stadium, which is pretty damn good. So we'll accept that vision. And that was avoid relegation. Wow. I think last time I said team meeting. Oh god, no, what do we say? I'll just ignore them. Doesn't really matter at the end of the season anyway. Right, a few staff being sorted out. So yeah, it's a small squad. Bowman obviously is going to be leaving. We'll just have a little look who's going off. Lawson, Hagen, Bernardsson, 3 of them have all done brilliant things for us. I think if we have a little look at the take the filter off, not at club. Yeah, Nielsen and Ojanen are leaving as well. So I think the big thing there is Lawson, who was on quite high wages, and it was about the third highest wage earner at the club, which I don't know quite how he managed that, but you know, good on him. So that will hopefully give us a little bit more in terms of wage budget, because we are so we're just below the wage budget that we need to be at, but then we're going to have a few £1,000 to spend after that. Whether anyone else kind of goes out, I don't know. It's hard to know, you know, with this. I mean, in terms of the players we've got some good players here. I mean, Samare may be someone we could cash in on, as we've got Simpson playing in his position. That might be something we could do, but we will see. Right then, guys, well, come back next week for the next episode, where we will be looking at how we've done in the transfer market. I'm not quite sure whether we'll be coming back for the cup game. Cup games, if we get through, probably in the later stages, but probably not the group games. Okay, well, if you enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.